They searched for the truth for 7 years, dozens of suspects, thousands of pages, and in the end, the case was solved by something so small everyone had already seen it and ignored it. This is the story of how one tiny mistake broke a perfect lie. At 6:42 a.m., the body was found. A quiet street, no witnesses, no forced entry. It looked clean, too clean. The victim was someone people trusted, loved, someone who waved at neighbors and paid bills on time. And when the police arrived, they found nothing that screamed murderer. No fingerprints, no weapon, no motive that made sense. So the case went cold. Years passed. The family kept waiting. Birthdays were missed. Chairs stayed empty. And slowly, hope turned into habit, showing up every year just to hear the same words. We're still looking. Then one winter evening, a new detective opened the file. No fresh evidence, no miracle tip, just old photos, old reports, old lies. He didn't start with suspects. He started with details. He noticed something small in the crime scene photo, something everyone else had dismissed. The clock on the wall, it had stopped at 2:17 a.m. Back then, it was written off as meaningless. Old clock, dead battery. Happens all the time. But this detective asked a different question. Why would a clock stop at the exact time the killer claimed they were asleep? He checked maintenance records. The clock had been repaired just 2 weeks earlier. New battery, no issues. Which meant one thing. The clock didn't stop on its own. Someone touched it. And only one person said they were in the room at 2:17 a.m. The killer had given a perfect timeline. Except for that one careless moment. When confronted, they laughed at first, then argued, then went quiet. Because lies can be practiced, stories can be rehearsed, but tiny details don't forget. That clock didn't just mark time. It marked guilt. 7 years after the murder, handcuffs finally closed. Not because of a confession, not because of new technology, but because of a single overlooked detail that refused to stay silent. They say the truth is fragile, but sometimes it's the smallest things that carry the heaviest weight.